Once upon a time, in a busy city in the United States, in a rough neighborhood filled with broken roads and small houses, there lived a 22-year-old young man named Aiden Parker. Aiden had nothing, no money, no strong support, no high education. In fact, he didn't even have a single dollar in his pocket. Many nights, he went to sleep hungry, and every morning, he woke up with the hope that maybe today would be different. But every day felt just like the one before. One day, while sitting on the side of the road, he saw a successful businessman, a luxury car, clean clothes, and full of confidence. Aiden said quietly to himself, "Can I ever become like him?" But immediately, his mind replied, "No, you can't do anything." That was the moment when most people give up. But Aiden made a decision. "I will try, no matter how long it takes." The very next day, he started with a small step. He went door to door asking people, "Can I clean your yard?" or help with any small work. Most people ignored him. Some closed the door, and some even laughed at him. But one day, an old woman opened the door and said, "All right, you can clean my yard." Aiden worked the whole day, and in the evening, he earned just $5. But to him, those $5 felt like a treasure. Instead of buying food, he used that money to buy a broom and basic cleaning supplies. Now, his work had changed. He no longer just asked for help. He said, "I can clean your entire house." Slowly, people started noticing his hard work and honesty. Within a few months, he began getting regular customers. One day, Aiden thought, "If I can do this alone, what if I had a team?" He hired 2 other poor young men like himself. Now, he was running a small cleaning service business. Time passed. Aiden never gave up. He worked day and night, kept learning, and reinvested every dollar back into his business. After a few years, his small work turned into a growing company, Parker Cleaning Solutions. But Aiden didn't stop there. He stepped into new industries, real estate, services, and eventually, even technology. At every step, there were challenges. People told him, "You can't do this." But he was no longer the same boy who once doubted himself. 10 years later, Aiden Parker had become one of the biggest businessmen in the country. His companies are providing jobs to thousands of people, and in his field, no one could compete with him. One day, he returned to the same place where he once sat with empty pockets. The same road, the same silence, but everything had changed. A young boy came up to him and asked, "Sir, can I become successful too?" "I have nothing." Aiden smiled and sat beside him. He said softly, "I had nothing too, but I had one thing, courage." Then he placed his hand on the boy's shoulder and said, "Remember this. Success doesn't start with big moves. It starts with small decisions." The boy asked, "What decision?" Aiden smiled and replied, "The decision that you will never give up." The sun was setting, and the light was slowly fading. But that day, a new light was lit inside that boy's heart. And just like that, the story of a poor boy became hope for thousands of others. Lesson: success doesn't start with money. It starts with a decision. If you have nothing, remember this: you have everything it takes to become something.